My analysis of the Democrat field for presidential contenders, of these 20, only 5 can beat Donald Trump realistically, barring a real disaster for Trump. And only one of those 5 was on stage last night. That's Biden. The others are way too left to be elected by mainstream America. So, who else could beat Donald Trump in 2020? Almost anyone who's moderately accomplished, if nominated by the Democrat Party, would win. I'm talking about a housewife who successfully put 3 kids through high school and they're in college or on productive livelihoods now. I'm talking about a mid-level corporate manager. I'm talking about a individual business person. I'm talking about a teacher who's had good recommendations. And individual recommendations might not matter that much. I mean, Trump didn't have any, not on character anyway, got elected. So we end up with this phenomenon that the worst people to stand against Trump are the political ones who are in the race right now. Again, an average person, if nominated, having the whole force of the Democratic machine behind them and the cred that there's standing there, would be probably like Harry Truman, who had not much of a record, very humble little senator, and a winner. I can make an easy case for winners that do have a following already. If any of them got in the race, Trump's done. How about athletes? Magic Johnson, well-liked, good businessman. Even better, David Robinson, the Admiral. High integrity, high post-career doings, lives in Florida, and played in Texas. 2 states that he would likely flip, and with it come 130 electoral votes in the flip. Take 36 away from Trump from Texas, take 29 away from Florida, put him back into the Democrat column. That's a huge advantage when you add California, Illinois, New York. That's just so hard to overcome. How about entertainers, or at least from the entertainment business? Mr. Johnson, Black Entertainment Television, entrepreneur extraordinaire. Michael Bloomberg, entrepreneur, 3 times as successful, at least in terms of wealth. And Bloomberg built it from scratch. Trump started with a little gift from his father, a decent-sized gift from his father. Bloomberg can easily say, I'm a better businessman than you, Mr. Trump. Oprah, better business person and better entertainer. Well-liked across the board. How about Jon Stewart? I mean, that guy, if you're going to pick a lefty, because he does lean left, you might as well have somebody who's funny, entertaining. Okay, he'd be great in debates. So there's so many people. If these guys would just get out of the way, and if the mantra of holding high political office beforehand was exorcised, it's a silly credential, because we revile most of our political doings. We don't revile individual politicians, but we should, because they're caught in a system that's been bad for us, that runs deficits year after year, and they don't get us out of it. Why do any of them deserve to be running for president? And thus, if he makes it, I think Andrew Yang has a better chance than every other politician, except maybe Bullock, Bennett, and Ryan. So analyst Mark Stewart says, if Democrats go with a politician, Biden gives you a chance, the rest don't. Democrats might look for an outsider, a none of the above, who would carry things even better against Mr. Trump. I am analyst Mark Stewart. Have a good night.